Hi there, my name's Kate and you are watching a new video on the SendPulse channel, a place where we talk about email marketing news and share tips on how to improve your marketing experience. Today we are going to talk about a crucial element of any email campaign, a call to action, or CTA for short. To start with, let me clear up what a call to action is. A call to action is a button or link that prompts users to click and convert. Commonly, CTAs are designed like buttons, as they are more eye-catching and clean. Seeing its design and copy influence click-through rate and overall performance of your email campaign, let's take a tour through some tips for writing your CTA text and designing the button. So, first, keep your CTA copy short. If you're trying to explain in detail what your button does, the copy can become so long and wordy that it will be hardly readable. So our recommendation is to use only essential words that help users understand what will happen after they click your button. To play it safe, use no more than 5 or 6 words. See the example from TunnelBear. The CTA copy includes anything but fundamental words. Another tip is to use verbs that encourage actions. When choosing a verb for your CTA copy, focus on the desired action. The verbs you use should provide direction and guidance to your subscribers. Be as clear as possible and try to use compelling verbs like download, read, try, and so on. Take a look at the example from Trello. Its action-oriented CTA text motivates users to try new and lesser-known features. The next option is to use the first person. Studies reveal that skipping second-person point of view in favor of the first brings 90% more clicks. Try to change your CTA text to wording that speaks for your users and makes them feel more personally connected. Check out how Noun Gazette uses the personal pronoun me to motivate users to click. Now that we are done with the CTA copy, let's move on to the design tips. The first one is to use contrasting colors. When deciding on a button color, try to make it stand out so that the users know where they need to click. Don't overthink color psychology mind tricks. Instead, focus on the visual hierarchy to make sure all extracts included in your email don't distract from the CTA. Take a look at the email from Blue Apron. Its overall design is inspired by the Bob's Burger animated sitcom, and the CTA is surely in the line with it. However, whatever color you choose for your buttons and background behind them, make sure that the CTA text is visible. Check out how Ann Taylor uses the same color as the email background for its CTA text to make it highly contrasting. One more tip is to make your CTA look clickable. Although we are talking about buttons that are obviously clickable, there are some rules of thumb you should always stick to. First, make your button rectangular in shape. Second, add clear borders and shadow around it. And third, surround it with a generous amount of white space. See the example from Evite. The button is a rectangle with rounded corners to showcase for subscribers its start and its end. The button is also in a contrasting color with enough negative space around it so it doesn't look crowded by other elements. Hope you found this video useful. If so, subscribe to our channel and share your own hacks on optimizing CTA buttons in the comments below. See you next time!